your story, and then
Okay.
you said, I'm doing it. I'm doing something. The stroke, this something, and it's amazing what you're doing. So tell me.
I'm Emily Innes, and I
Okay.
live in Bangor, Maine. Um, I had my massive stroke at 28 years old. I was
Wow.
a Dell manager, and I was very under a lot of pressure. And
Uh-huh.
uh, I had gone to the Red Sox game with my dad, my brother, the day before. Got home, and I was fine. But that morning of my stroke on June 22nd, 2009, my grandmother also lost her best friend. So I got up in the morning, and I went to my grandmother because they always checked on each other because they were 80, and they would call each other to make sure, that they were fine at night. And so I was going to check on her that morning, and I went to work after, and I told her that after work I would be back to her, and we would have dinner together. And
Did, did
um,
you hang on? I'm sorry, but did you have headaches or anything like
nothing. I
that?
had no
Wow.
no symptoms, nothing.
Wow.
I
Okay.
remember cooking dinner, and I was cooking steak, and my family is steak and potatoes. So I was cooking, and I remember feeling really tight in my face, and so I went to the bathroom to see if I could see anything. I looked the same. So I said, Emily, in my head, you're fine. I don't know, why you're feeling this way. And so I was starting to go back to the table. It was like probably 20 feet, and my knees went weak. And
Really?
I didn't know if I was going to make it back to the table. But I
Oh my God.
made it back to the table. I sat down, and it was like a lightning bolt hit my body from my shoulder, starting at my neck, all the way down to my foot. And
Oh my God.
it was just me and my grandmother, and she was 80, so she was with me, and I was getting sick, so she know how close my brother and I have always had a connection. And so she's like, "Do you want me to call 911?" But at that time, I couldn't respond to her. And so
Oh
she
my God.
called my brother, and my brother was there within 5 minutes. So
Really?
opened the door, and um, he took one step at me, one look at me, and he knew something was seriously wrong. And um, so then, uh, thank goodness that his fiance was with him, and her name is Heather, and she was able to run to the bathroom because he couldn't walk any closer to me. He didn't know what to do. It was like he shut down. And so she went to the bathroom, got a cool cloth, put it on my head, and um, she held my head back so my airway remained open. And they called my dad because they didn't, I mean, I was 28, so they didn't think that it would be a stroke. And
Yeah, right,
I remember
right.
looking at my dad when he got there in 5 minutes. Um, and he said, Emily, look at me. And I was looking at him, but he couldn't tell that I was looking at him because my eyes were so dark. And he said that I could not look at him, that even though I could see him, I was trying to prove that I was looking at him. And so they called 911, and because my brother had shut down, he had told him to go up by the end of the driveway so 911 would know where they were. Well, we had an immediate response because I was 28 and sounded like
Yeah.
stroke symptoms. There were a lot of people there for a rescue.
Yeah.
It came in, and my camp is only so big, so my dad asked some of them to leave so they could load me as quickly as possible. And they got me into the ambulance, I remember. And then I remember I have glimpses of memory of when they put me in the ambulance, and then when I was gasping for air, they were manually pumping my lungs, and I only had 5 miles to make it, but it really, she was like, Emily, you need to look in my eyes, because it was actually Heather's, my brother's fiance's cousin that was the paramedic. So she was like, Emily, just look in my eyes. You're going to be okay. Just keep breathing. And I remember just gasping, like, I thinking to myself, this is it. This is, I'm gone. And so, while I was on the ambulance, my dad is a funeral director, and he works with all the doctors for death certificates, and knows all the doctors very well. Well, he called one of the doctors that had always been very close to my dad, and he talked to him, and he said, I want you to be the one working on my daughter. And
Oh,
that
wow.
doctor had just gotten out of the ER, but he ran from his bed to the hospital, and he was actually there before the ambulance got there. So as soon as I got there, they already knew what was going on, that I needed a respirator right away. So I remember being very combative. And this doctor always wears a bow tie. So that was in my memory. That, his bow tie, and so I knew it was him. And
So, were you able to speak or not?
oh no, I lost my all of my speak. I'd say when that electric shock happened.
Oh my God.
It was like my
Yeah.
body just decided to shut down, because the brainstem where I had the stroke, is oxygen and your vision, and it's like the, say, a motherboard on a computer. That's what your brainstem is to your body.
Yep. Yep.
And
Okay.
so the doctor went out to see my family, and he looked at my mom, he looked at my dad, he looked at my brother, and he said, we need to get her to Bangor because we do not have equipment here. And then he took their hands and he said, we are dealing with your daughter being very sick. She's a
Yeah.
little girl.
Wow.
So I then heard that Life Flight was called, and the chopper in Bangor was down, so they had to call Lewiston to come.
Oh my God.
So that took another 30 minutes from Lewiston to Dover. So it was about an hour for them to switch their hospital equipment to Life Flight. And then my parents saw me take off, and they were
Oh,
told that it would be 8 minutes closing of the doors and opening the doors to Bangor. Well,
yeah.
in that 8 minutes, I died twice.
Oh my God. Oh
And
my God.
my parents couldn't get to Bangor quick enough. So my mom called one of my best friends, and she was at the hospital before I was. And because it was actually longer than 8 minutes because of all the all the issues and problems.
Yeah.
And so she got the news first that I was not going to make it.
So, you were in the, what's that called? The airplane, not the airplane, the helicopter
Yep, the
and chopper. And,
light flight.
and
Hmm.
yep. And then the helicopter was in they helped you in the hospital? No, in the helicopter?
Yes, they could. They brought me back to life twice.
So the helicopter, oh my God.
So I got to the ER, and they laid my body on ice
Oh my God.
because my dad. They thought I was gonna harvest my organs.
You were just, oh, you were, thank God, you're here. My God, that's amazing.
Oh
Holy
yeah,
cow.
there's all kinds of miracles with my story.
Yeah,
And
it's
this is
amazing.
actually the first time that I am live telling my story.
Well, thank you. Thank
Um,
you.
I was isolated. Well, I'll get to that part. But then what happened was they thought they were going to harvest my organs, but my body was actually fighting more than they thought my body could fight. And I had no brain activity. Nothing. Machines were telling the doctors nothing. I had 5 different neurologists looking at my CAT scan and said they told my parents that they had never seen it before and that there was no way I was going to make it. And my dad said, well, I'm a percentage kind of guy. Can you give me a percentage of what she's going to do? And they looked at him and said, maybe 1%.
Wow, 1%.
1%.
Oh
So
my God.
they put me in ICU after 12 hours, and I had ministers wishing me to heaven and a safe way to heaven. I was, it was a long 3 days for my family, and I can't imagine everything and emotions they went through. Um, my brother sat by my side for 3 days. He didn't go anywhere.
Really?
No. He had
So
an exam for
he's
school.
a good guy. He's a good guy, huh?
He was my hero.
Yeah, he's your hero.
Yes.
He's your hero. Well, I like to eventually. I like to, shake his hand.
I would love to meet you in person. Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um, and so I was laying in induced comas because they did not want my brain to work at all. And they did not want my family to touch me because any sensation would cause more stress on my body. So it was hard for my family not to touch me.
Yeah.
And thinking, well, she's gonna die, so can I touch her, And they were very adamant that They did not want anyone to touch me. The nurses were very protective over me. Told my
Really?
family I needed so much sleep that they had me, maybe I could see my family for 5 to 10 minutes at a time. And that was like maybe 4 or 5 times a day.
Wow.
But my brother would not go anywhere, and I was stuck in my body. So I got to hear him go through so many different emotions,
Yeah.
and it was really, really hard because I was by that time I was paralyzed from my neck down, and I couldn't respond to him, and it was very difficult because I remember when I was stuck in the dark talking to God. I wanted to prove that I was there, but I was so paralyzed that I couldn't move. I couldn't even move my eyelids. So then what happened was I remember a really, really huge bright light in front of me, and it was bright.
Really?
Probably the brightest
Really?
light I've ever seen in my life. And
Wow.
where I am called the Dragonfly Girl, and I love dragonflies. They're all over my house, but
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing angels. I remember seeing dragonflies everywhere,
Really?
and they weren't like they weren't. They're black bodies, and they had like the iridescent wings, where you can kind of like see through the wings, and they were everywhere. I
Really?
took care of my grandfather for 2 years, and he died, and um he came to me while I was having problems, and
Wow.
he
Yep.
said, Emily, you've got to fight. Emily, you've got to fight. And
Yep.
I just remember feeling so emotional, so helpless. And so he taught me how to say I love you in sign language, and he taught me how to fight.
In my fight. Yep.
So when I had a minister finally wish for a miracle, I remember the next times that I saw my family, they said, Emily, they're thinking about unplugging you. And I think that they wanted to see what kind of reaction I would do. And
Yep.
they had no faith, no hope, no nothing. So that's why this message is so important to me, to help fight at those times. Because I remember my brother holding my hand and saying, Emily, they really are talking about unhooking you. I need you to tell me that you're there. I need you to do something.
Yeah.
And I remember trying and trying and trying. And on that third time, I wiggled my pinky.
Oh my God.
And
Imagine.
my brother started crying, and my dad knew what had happened, and so he went to go get a doctor. The doctor said a lot can happen when you want it to, and
Yeah.
my dad got so angry and so upset at that doctor that he would not come and look at me one last time. And so the
Oh my
doctor
God.
came in, and my brother said, Emily, you can be so stubborn, and you can be the stubbornest person I know. You better tell him that you're there. And so the doctor asked twice, and I was thinking, to myself, oh my gosh, I just wiggled his pinky. Like, I don't know if I'm going to have any energy to even do anything else.
Exactly.
And so I got so I remember feeling like, oh my gosh, Emily, this is your last chance. You got to prove that you are there.
Yep.
And so he came to my side, and I heard my brother's voice saying, you need to squeeze his hand. Tell him you are there.
Okay.
And so I tried 3 times, and I thought, okay, you're not going to believe my family. I'm going to be unplugged. And,
Oh my God.
you know, I don't know what I'm going to do. But he tried one last time, that 4th time, and I wiggled his pinky.
4 times.
Yes.
4 times.
Yes.
Wow.
And, my brother, my dad, my mom, just in tears. I could hear them crying. And so that doctor, I remember going back to sleep, and I don't know exactly when he called the speech therapist, but he called the speech therapist and he said,
Okay.
I know this is a Saturday, but I have a young girl in this emergency room that you need to see. And so she and I are very close to this day, but she came in the ER, well, ICU, and looked at me and thought, oh my gosh, like where do I even begin? But
Yeah.
when she came and talked to me and started talking, I do remember my eyes being open, and we locked eyes. So she knew I was there. She knew
Your,
I had fight in my eyes.
yeah. Your eyes were yeah, like 2 eye. Your and ear were
We were
fixed. So
locked.
that yeah.
We
That
were
way.
locked.
That
Like,
was
I need you to help me.
exactly.
And
Help. That's a good. Hey, help me, man. Help me.
that's right. It's like, oh my gosh. So
Yeah.
I remember her trying to do everything to get me to respond, to communicate,
Yeah.
but I couldn't
Yeah.
because I was so paralyzed. I couldn't move anything. I couldn't say anything.
But you.
That then later I forgot to say that when they knew that I couldn't stand to have the vent in my mouth, it was driving me crazy.
Oh my God.
So they put a trach in my neck. It was
Yeah.
8 diameter, and I thought, oh my gosh, a 28 this trach. Can you imagine? Like,
I know.
part of this thing, but now it's in my battle wound.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful, even though I see it in the mirror every day.
Yeah. So
But
you had
um,
fight.
oh yeah, my fight
You
was
had
big.
this is gonna be my fight, man. Oh.
Yep. And so what happened then was Jenny had run out of options of what she could do. She knew
Mhm.
that I was in my body and I was communicating with flashcards, but she needed my body to be able to communicate.
So
And they
I
have,
mean,
I'm sorry.
no. You had what do you do? Like my body was not my body. Could you? It's
The
like
only thing I could do is talk to God. Seriously.
yeah. So you you were mad, you were happy, you were um,
Oh, I
like
had so many emotions.
exactly.
And at the same time, it was so touching for me because when I woke up, well, when I could open my eyes, I saw that everyone had a bracelet like yours. It said, Emmy Lou, and then it has my motto on the other side that my brother did. Hope, faith, believe. I totally believe in my motto every day. I work my motto every day. So then, what happened was he probably made 3 orders of those bracelets. And
Okay.
to see those bracelets on the doctors, the nurses, everyone,
Really.
I knew that there was a power of prayer that was bigger than I could even imagine.
Okay.
Excuse me. And so then my mom is a kindergarten teacher. And she came up with the idea of me trying a magnet drill. It's one of those things that you can like draw on like with like a little child, you know, and then they can
Yep.
erase it.
Exactly.
So I had to learn with my left hand. Johnny would guide my hands so I can make at least big letters, and that's how I had to start. Just start to communicate. That's the only way. It was hard, really hard.
Oh, and you. Yep.
So my brother, using the manual too, was my best communicator. He knew what I was saying when he would see letters, you know, and they would have to follow me really hard to remember, like, to remember all the letters that I had previously said to understand what I was trying to say. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was really frustrating, and really, but I knew that I couldn't get angry and give up because I had come this far. I needed to keep fighting,
Okay.
fighting,
Yeah.
and then I think it was around 6 weeks. I went to the acute rehab, and um, because of my jaw being paralyzed, they tried the Botox to see if it would give me more electricity in my face. I could talk. So the Botox helped me eat and talk, open my jaw because that cranial 5 had died
Wow.
in my
It's
face. Because you
wow.
have 12 nerves on each side of your face.
Okay.
So my 5 had died, and I knew that 8 and 9, to my eye also was damaged. And later on, I found out more, and I'll get to that part. But the stroke, the kind of stroke I had, there's no research, no nothing, because there's not survivors.
Wow.
The kind of stroke I had was 6% is global that survive from the brainstem, a central brainstem. Sorry,
Yep.
10 years ago, and the 8.5 years it took me to even find any research. Even the doctors, every single one of those doctors told me I don't know. I didn't. I didn't have any answers. So they were trying to figure out why I had this kind of stroke.
Wow.
and it was anxiety and my blood pressure.
So, do maybe there's somebody having a doctor, or maybe somebody doing what you had, somebody somewhere, because there are doctors, like a lot of million of doctors. So maybe there's something you can do, I can do, to help. Hey, where the doctor who getting this? Because I
Oh yeah.
can,
Oh, definitely. And
yeah.
my story has grown, but ever since when I was in acute rehab in the gym, that's when my family really knew I was gonna do everything I could to fight this. I had a
Okay.
catheter for 9 months,
Oh my God.
and I had to do every sort of gym with that catheter. It was
Mm.
miserable.
Oh my God.
So anyway, my dad and my mom and my brother, they all knew that I was gonna fight this. And
Okay.
it has been hard in New England because there's no awareness. And well, I
Yep.
can't say no, it's starting. And New England is more um it takes longer for New England to get anything.
Yep.
So, I'm in Maine, and so it's
Yeah.
even more. And
Yep.
so, I was isolated like for 8.5 years. I,
8.5 years.
yeah,
Ugh.
it was a lonely road. It
Exactly.
was
I
a dark
know.
road. So 8.5 years hearing
Eight,
no, I don't know from all kinds of doctors, specialists. I was getting to be in a really dark place.
so tell me about that, about the dark place for
I
you.
did
Oh,
not.
I know it's hard. Me too. But if you don't, I understand.
No,
But
no, Mike. I want to be real and raw. Like I say on my videos, I am
yeah,
opening to the world because I'm
yeah,
ready. It's 10 years in June, and I want to save anybody I can. I want to say
exactly.
to everybody, you are not alone. Um,
Yep,
there is plenty of us survivors out here that want to help. You
exactly,
need to reach out, and we will find you.
exactly.
And so my family has been really good because for 8.5 years, I only have my family and my best friend.
Hmm.
And being my best friend, you hear of um friends leaving survivors. You hear
Hmm.
about it all the time. But she never left my side, and
Wow, good
um
for you.
she is the best friend. And I was in a very dark place, but I had PTSD. I had massive anxiety.
Mhm.
I just didn't. I just wanted to give up.
Mhm.
I felt like I was getting nowhere.
Yep,
Like, what am I fighting this for? No one has any answers for me. And then that's really when I started my research, that I had to save myself.
yep.
So I looked on the computer, I looked everywhere, and I actually found a girl that was in the excuse me, in the United Kingdom.
Okay.
Her name is Michelle Munn, and she has a support group that is on Facebook, and she's also a really top blogger. And
Wow. So
she and
there is a somebody that you can talk to.
oh my gosh, yeah, finally, I have all these people that want to talk to me after our years of having no one.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you have the energy, you have the passion. It's like it's I know it's been hard for a lot of time, but you still got it. You still.
Oh yes, my spirit and energy, with my personality, I don't think it will ever die.
Exactly.
I can be humorous, I can be funny, and sometimes that is the best medicine, is to laugh.
Yeah.
And another best medicine is just a real hug, you know?
Hmm.
And finally, I was in that dark place
Yeah.
where she was kind of, and she and I could open up to each other and start to heal, start to really heal the from you pull everything out of your soul that's dark. And I really did some soul searching.
Okay.
And it was kind of like, what do you desire in life, And
So, tell me, what is it? A year or is it 2 years? How did you start talking with this girl? How long ago?
it was I think it will be a year, in
Okay.
February.
Okay. Yeah.
And in March of last year, she was going away for vacation. And she asked me to watch over the group while she was gone.
Hmm.
And when she came home, I didn't even want to go out of the group because I felt like it was a purpose
Hmm.
for me,
Yeah. Okay.
to start living, to start talking.
Okay.
And so we grew the group together to, I think it was 3,800. I was on TBI Radio.
Wow.
3,800 people are in that group.
Wow. So the whole country, what's the group? Is it
Oh my gosh, it's global. She started it in the United Kingdom, but there's
yeah.
a lot of Americans that are in the group.
Wow.
I think the last time I saw her and her group, well, I'm still in the group. She has grown it to, I think, 4,300.
4,300
Yeah,
people.
and
That's
I started being, like, positivity is definitely a one thing that can really help you too. But I understand when you're in that dark place, you don't want to be positive, but it really, really helps you to be positive,
yeah.
to see past your accident, to see past your stroke or TBI or whatever. Um,
Yep.
so she and I did a lot of healing, a lot of talking, but I knew that I wanted to do something different with a
Okay.
group. And I grew a friendship, and um, she is very special to me. I'm very thankful for Frances the Trump. She is also an author, and she runs Peace to Concussion. She is almost sometimes to me too good to be true, because it's like um our friendship grew so much and our connection, but it's like you don't see the kindness that she offered, you don't see
Yeah.
that anymore. And I have started Emily's Corner
Yep.
because
Tell me about that.
it's really important for all of us to open up together. And
Yeah.
yes, I'm the leader. I have the light for everyone.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
I have healed quite a lot. I have 100% on my left side, and
Yep.
then in July I started to get my right arm,
You
and
did
then
it, huh?
um,
It's going. It's.
I know
Yeah.
it's coming though. Keep doing it,
Yeah.
and
So
then
it's.
I can stand up by
Yeah.
myself, and I'm
Yeah.
starting to dance because
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
to do those things.
I'll get you. We'll. There's a bike for you eventually.
Oh
You
wow,
know.
I'm so excited when I can finally get that bike and
Yeah.
go on a trike. Um,
Yeah.
I am like so excited about that.
Yeah. Freedom.
Yes,
Just. Yeah.
exactly. Because it's
Exactly.
kind of like a jail in my own home.
Exactly. We love it. We love
Uh,
but the bike is. Yeah. Yep.
yeah, it does offer you a lot of freedom, a
Exactly.
lot more than what we have had in our time of
Yep.
getting better, in our recovery. So,
Exactly.
um, my heart is huge for survivors, and I have so much compassion, and
Yep.
I will try anything to understand where you are, even if you have speech issues. I had speech issues. I still have them because of my job, you know,
Uh,
and
I know.
I am doing a podcast on Emily's Corner, and
Yeah. So tell me about that.
I have probably 6 episodes, and they're all my doctors. They're all behind me. I have 2 of my doctors I'm really
I
close with that.
I've listened.
uh, I'm
I've
sorry.
listened to them all. I've listened to them all.
Yes.
I've listened to them all. Keep on. Keep on coming. You know.
I'm gonna do my doctors, and then I'm coming for survivors.
Exactly.
Want their
Yeah.
stories and them to feel their worth again. That is huge.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
Okay.
so I will continue to do that on Emily's Corner. I have been taking liquid vitamins. Also, they are wonderful for your brain. They give your brain what it needs. It's like feed your brain all the vitamins, everything that you need. And
Hmm.
I have seen so many changes with myself, like my memory,
Really.
like my doctor. I was all freaked out because I thought my doctor was going to tell me when I saw her yesterday that she wasn't going to be my doctor anymore. There it goes, my anxiety. But she never
Oh.
told me that. But I had that memory, Mike, of that dream. That means that I was in REM sleep. And
Okay.
a stroke like mine, you don't get a lot of REM sleep. So years I have fought insomnia. It's been very,
Really.
oh yes, bad.
Really.
And the
I'm the other
vitamins,
way.
I I can tell you that I'm sleeping. My focus is on. My concentration is on. Um, it's just so many changes that my doctor, when I left her yesterday, she said that she was very, very impressed. I got off
Really.
3 meds yesterday. My blood pressure is low compared to what I usually run.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
is thinking that within another 3 months I will be decreased, to my blood pressure meds.
So
So
what is it like so it's tell me like buy it or something like where do you gotta put the and where do you get them?
you can get them off of Emily's Corner under my
Oh, okay.
product. I also we sell them, and I would like for you to be my first affiliate.
Yeah. All right. Sure. Sure.
And I've never
I did
had
not
an
know that.
affiliate before, so you will be the first on Emily's Corner, and
Okay.
you know, but it's so big to me that these vitamins can help with the brain,
Oh
and
God, yeah.
I can't tell survivors to drink enough water, because when you drink
Yeah.
enough water and your brain is hydrated enough, you
Yeah.
feel like you're on top of the moon.
Yeah, that's true. That's
And
true.
every morning before I even drink coffee, I drink a glass of water.
Okay.
So then that hydrates my brain even more. So then
Oh.
I can enjoy my coffee, and then I keep my water going. But I keep
Okay.
it enough because my doctor said that she knows I've done a 360 in a year. And
Okay.
I'm trying to walk. That is gonna be my goal forever.
Yeah.
When I had my stroke, it hit my cerebellum also. So balance
So
is a huge thing for me.
yes, me too. If I walk, I you know, I walk, yeah, I tell you that's the same thing. The
Yeah.
same thing.
So I was pretty much in my wheelchair all the time. Um,
Oh,
but now I'm trying to do as much as I can to get out of this chair. I will get
yeah.
out someday. Maybe
Yeah,
not
all
today,
right.
but it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
believe
yeah.
that.
I'm telling you. Yep.
And there's hope, faith, believe, and all you do. So yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a hand. I got a on my arm, so I'll thank you. I'll do it. Then you are doing also, so I gotta help. I gotta do that too. My this arm is like stiff there,
and
so
maybe
you and
that's
me.
another thing that I can talk about is in my recovery, oils, doTERRA were huge because
Really?
yes, because they can help with pain, they can help with sleep, they can help with detoxing your body, a lot of things. And
Okay.
I learned how to heal my own open wounds from edema or whatever,
Hmm.
or I don't have to go to the wound clinic anymore because I heal
Wow.
myself. And
Yep.
a lot of people um, are impressed when I tell them that in my home there is no over-the-counter drug. It's just oils. I make everything for myself. Like if I have the flu or the cold, I take oils.
Really?
Yes. Like I talked to you this morning and I was really congested. And
Okay.
I turned on my diffuser and then I ran peppermint because it helps with your respiratory.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
So every morning when I'm getting up right now, because the trees are finally opening here in Maine.
Yep.
uh,
Yeah, I know. Maine, man, you guys. It's sunny and maybe 50, maybe 60 degrees in
you're
here.
right. We just
Yeah.
left our snow on Sunday.
Yeah. In the spring, I'll come and see you.
Yes, yes, I will be looking forward to that day.
Yeah. But not the snow.
No, no.
Wait, why?
The snow can come back in a year. I'm
Yeah,
ready
right,
for sunshine,
right.
and you know, I saw a
Mhm.
sunset last night, and the sky always is huge to me, and I was like, "That's our message that it's almost here, that our spring is gonna be beautiful."
Yeah. All right.
And
Yeah.
so yeah, my oils have been huge. A lot of people think like, "How are you gonna take care of my pain when I'm on 80 milligrams of OxyContin?" Well, I can tell you that a medication will take 2 hours maybe to work, and my oils, if you mix them right, and I tell you what to do, it will take your pain away in like 20 minutes, not
Oh
minutes,
my God. Really?
in 20 seconds, because it hit, and every morning to boost myself, I put in Epsom salt, magnesium salt, and a lemongrass because it helps swelling. Cypress
Hmm.
is to help circulation. Peppermint is good for so many things, but
Hmm.
peppermint in my uh, heat soap is for pain, and it goes up your body. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how I get rid of my pain, and I deal with a lot of chronic pain
Wow.
because
Wow.
you got two things. My right side that's coming, your body is all made of nerves, and so
Yep.
my nerves are regenerating. When I had my
Exactly.
stroke, they all died,
Yep.
so they have to regrow.
Exactly. Exactly.
And there's so many people that I talk to, I have not found one person that has regenerating nerves like mine.
Wow. Keep up. Keep up. Keeping up. Keep up the progress.
Oh,
You know.
I will never give up.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
I did say I was gonna give up in those black awful days, but
Mm-hmm.
then I got out of those, and I know now that I'm so much further than where I was, so I
Mm-hmm.
keep going.
Mm. God bless you. God bless you. Ah.
Well, God bless you too. You're an awesome guy.
Well, yes,
And as I
yes.
told you, I meet a lot of males out there, and well, survivors, and you are the most inspiring male I've ever met.
Well, you too. You too.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you, but I really mean it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you find women that are fighters,
yep.
but you have compassion. You have passion to help others.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
So I did want to mention that because that is huge.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yes. So, you got the uh, eight. This you got the
Oh,
story.
this week I learned in one of my podcasts that haven't been released yet that um your eye takes 6 cranial nerves to run. So in those 6 that take to run your eye, 3 of mine died.
Mm-hmm.
So on Thursday I will have eye surgery, and I get um kind of a vision is a lot to do with the brainstem. So I have holes in my eye that the doctor will scrape, and then I have 2 shots in my eye for healing.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh my
that's on
God.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had this happen 8 years ago, and I had to go to a specialist. Um, but I'm never scared. I have faced so much that I'm not scared of anything, you know. I might be
Yeah.
scared of that Botox shot every 90 days, you know.
Oh my God, that's a lot. That's a
It's
lot.
12 like it's 12 gauge needle, so it's huge,
Yeah.
and it goes
I
into
get
my jaw right here, where your jaw
it.
meet, and then
Yeah.
he takes it, and in between the bones, he goes in with the Botox and
Yeah.
he turns the needle clockwise because it can't come
Yeah.
out because then it would lose like the cartilage that he's trying to fill in there.
Oh my God. Botox, I get my arms, but I
Oh, I
never
didn't
knew my
know
face. Yeah, yeah. But never my face. My God, that's hurts. They gotta hurt. I gotta.
Well, I think regardless, it hurts anywhere.
Yeah, but
So,
face. Yeah.
do you have yours every 90 days?
No, it's like once in 7, no, 8, no, 10, 10 months. 10 months. And I need to go it again. It's been time, It's been time. Yeah.
It lasts only so long.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you on the trike, man, you are amazing. And
Well,
I will send you lemongrass because your muscles have to be sore. And
yeah,
lemongrass also helps with achy muscles.
exactly. But the bike gets you going. You would if you get it and they got better because your muscles,
Mm-hmm.
your legs
Yes, I
are
have my muscles creating. Yep.
exactly,
And my
exactly.
physical therapist, on
Yep.
my podcast, will tell you that um, I it was actually right before Christmas. He told me, Emily, the sky is your limit.
Yes.
And he's right. You know,
Yep. Until
the
you get a
sky
bike.
is the limit, though your mind is. And the
Exactly.
mind is very important.
Yep.
But he was able to tell me before Christmas, and that Christmas I had the biggest gift was that I felt all my reflexes on my body
Mhm.
for the
Mhm.
first time in 9 years.
That's amazing. Amazing.
And I could tell him where he was on my body, and he was blown away.
That's amazing. You
Yeah.
know, there's a God. There's a something about there, and they're gonna. It's amazing. That's all I'm
God
gonna
might
say.
God might have not touched somebody yet, but he will.
Yeah.
Everyone has
Exactly.
a gift. You just have to
Exactly.
find it. You really do.
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
And I do know that my purpose is what I'm doing. I
Yep.
feel comfortable
That's,
and I feel that's where I am needed. And
yep.
I want to help all that I can.
It's you said it perfectly. That's you're going to help your life, and you're helping life. You, helping. That's
Yes.
it's amazing. Yep.
I gave my doctor yesterday some of my business cards and she took like 50 of them because I told her that if there's anybody for patients that come to her with brain injury, please send them to me because
Yeah.
I would have been touched if I had somebody to reach out to when I had my stroke and I had to go home.
Yep.
When you
Exactly.
go home, there is no medical people. There is no people that know anything.
Yep.
Because yes, you love your family. Yes, your family is there for you. And
Yep.
yes, your family will do anything. But they don't know your soul.
Exactly. 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 Only you and your friend, you got, what I say is you got to get your friends, you know, the new friends,
Right. Yes.
you
And
know?
in Emily's corner, there's Emily's army. And I can tell you that all of those 5 people I have picked in Emily's corner support group for a
Yep.
special reason.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Well, thank you for everything, you know.
Oh, definitely.